Oh,
Okay.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hi, Ernest! Welcome!
What's up, nerds?
You look very small
Who?
in frame. That's fine.
Me?
Yeah.
Did I fix it at all?
A little bit. That's fine. I'll fix it after.
Fix it in post!
We'll fix it in post. Anywho, welcome to a very special Wednesday night Nerd Immersion D&D live play. Oh, look at that. Camera work happening.
Post.
So post. Anywho, unfortunately some things came up, so we weren't able to be here yesterday, but we are here tonight. Sorry for the late time. I had work, so we started late. Sorry. Last week, our heroes fought the followers of Artemis, apparently. Got shit handed to them a bit.
No.
A little bit.
Maybe.
A little bit. And then, due to some miscalculation and hubris on my part, I accidentally killed my guys. So
We've all been there.
here we are. So, last we left off, you guys are in the sanctuary. Well, where did we leave everybody? All right, like we haven't touched the map since, right?
No.
Have we? I kind of did.
Yes.
I did. I lied.
Yeah.
Okay.
We smacked it about.
I
think we were all kind of by the fountain. Where
Okay,
the
I didn't know if they had like joined you. I know you were there and the girl surrendered.
I think Pyrrhus was near me.
I was charmed by the woman who surrendered. You were fighting with me, she surrendered, and then we stopped. We kind of ended right before we kind of progressed.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, wherever you are, it's roleplay at this point.
Dope.
Theater of the mind. So, look
Look at this map. It's
Look at
Theater
this
of the
beautiful
Mind.
map. It's theater of the mind. So yes, you guys are there. You have your bow,
My bad.
like
yes.
drawn on her,
No.
trained on her at all, or a dagger, or anything, or are you just like there?
I think I would pull out my my scimitar at this point.
Ooh, the scimitar.
Hold it to her.
And you guys, where are you guys? You are in the same area?
I'd be next
Oi!
to him at the
It's
ready,
over!
just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we left it with her saying, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Right. That's right.
right.
Um.
Okay. Wow. Lovely. What's your name, doll?
Juniper?
Juniper.
Yeah.
That's a nice name. Boys, don't you think that's a nice name?
Sure.
Lovely name.
Lovely name. Now, I just want to commend you, Juniper, on your bravery right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was very brave of you to just drop your weapons and surrender to three strange men who just started getting attacked in the middle of the night.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, and
you
see,
killed a lot of the others, and the other people bounced.
Yeah,
and
they did. They left you
honestly,
alone,
I'm
didn't
kind
they?
of uncomfortable with everything that's been going on. So like,
all right. Well, let me run a few things by you real quick.
Okay.
Do you notice what's on that man's shield? Lambda. Do you see the lambda on his shield?
I do see it.
Do you know what that means?
I feel like you're gonna tell me.
I am. He's from a little town called Sparta.
Oh, joy.
Have you heard of Spartan Mercy?
Yeah.
No,
No.
me neither. He might be one of the shopkeepers, though. You want me to ask him?
No, thank you.
Cool. And over there, my other friend. Hello. He is a thief. By profession, is that not right?
That is very true.
All right. And what is in general, when you have witnesses on the job, what you usually do with them?
I just don't have any.
Okay, so no witnesses, right? Now, Lovey, I'm just a guy who likes walking through the woods, and people have been attacking me in the woods. So not fun, right? So right now, you and I, we're okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I think you're lying to me,
Okay.
or being mistrustful, or trying to get one over on us, trustful.
Oh, okay.
I bit my tongue in the battle. It's a little mucky up there.
Sorry.
Yeah, not mushrooms.
So yeah, if I think you're trying to muck about with me, I'm going to walk away and leave you with my friends here. How's that sound?
not like my favorite circumstances.
All right, cool. So why don't you tell me why you and your friends was kidnapping drunk idiots and turning them into horses?
First off, it's a deer.
Do you really think this is the
No,
best
I'm
time
just
for
trying-
Well, actually.
No, I'm just trying to give you accurate information. You said
Okay.
if I lied.
Okay.
Saying he was a horse would be a lie.
Okay.
So, here we are.
Is that right? Okay. He says you're good so far.
Cool. Artemis told us to.
Artemis told you to.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to just like tell you the whole shebang, or do you want to go question by question?
Oh,
So why don't you just tell us everything,
Yeah.
and then we'll question you after.
yeah, Autolycus
Yeah.
says you should just answer the question.
Yeah. Answer the question.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I'm
Tell me.
confused. I'm confused. You said to just tell you everything.
Yeah,
but
just
then
tell.
you said answer the question.
Start with
That's
tell
the
us.
question.
Yeah, start with just tell us everything.
Okay.
Then we'll answer. Then we'll ask questions.
Okay. So it started.
You can put your hands.
Oh, thank God. Okay, my arms are getting tired after fighting.
Back to the topic.
Sorry. Okay, so first off, I'm Juniper. I was a very sick baby and I was left in the woods to die, as Greeks do. And Artemis's hunting party found me and spared me and brought me up. So that's why I'm here.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And like for most of my life, like follow Artemis is great, right? Yeah.
I
Sure.
don't know.
We get to go on hunts, we get special moon powers, protecting innocence and like maidenhoods.
All right. Keep going.
Sure.
And and it's been great. Then a couple months ago, Artemis came and she didn't look right. Like she's a god, so you don't really see them tired or stressed or like sick necessarily.
Now you're talking about the goddess in like she was just like walking up and being like hello.
Yeah, so once a month we leave offerings
Right.
at different shrines. And on the full moon, she collects them and she'll like kind of gesture over to a table that you'll see. So in this clearing, some of the things that you'll notice is whereas outside was overcast and kind of gray and rainy and not the nicest of nights, in this sanctuary the sky above it is clear. You see stars, you see the moon. It's bright, it's it has this like almost ethereal kind of like tingle to the area.
Okay.
There's the guy who was transformed into a deer, who is now reverted back into his original form.
Cool.
Now that Spell Lady is dead.
Love that for him.
He's sitting over there. He has a rope around his neck because that's how they tied him, and
Sure.
he's just like chilling by one of the pillars. I was like, hey. Cletus is in his drunken stupor, also tied up on a pillar. There's the table with the dead guy that is visceral. And on the other, there's a third table that on it you'll see laden is like those beautiful glass casks and like bottles that you saw from after they killed the guy on the table. I described how like energy liquid and like mist kind of poured out, and they were collecting it in the bottles. And it's like this beautiful shimmery mist liquid kind of thing. Think like the pensive in Harry Potter, but like rainbowy and light and pretty.
Cool.
So there's a few bottles like that collected around. There's also fruit that seems to be almost like bejeweled. on the
Okay.
outside. Like it's glittering. It's not gemstones. Like to your eyes, it doesn't look like gemstones, but it has that same kind of like twinkle and catch of the light that a stone would have. So like if you were to go pick it up, it wouldn't feel like rock. It would feel like fruit.
Okay.
Okay. Now, does this sound to me like the Garden of Persephone in the underworld, like one of those fruit trees? Because they're kind of described as being gems or gem-like.
Make a either religion or a history.
Okay. Ooh, 18 on the dot.
Ooh, nice.
So religion and history are both the same. So that's a dirty 20.
Nice. You will see that these fruits don't fit the description of an underworld fruit.
Cool.
This is definitely like magic god fruit.
Yeah, but it's not specifically Hades
But it's
fruit
not specific
for Persephone.
Hades. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to get stuck in this field.
There are no
forever.
pomegranates.
Gotcha. Good. That's a good sign. That's prudent.
So anyway, on that table you have those bottles, you have the fruits. There's also old bloody daggers. Like the daggers aren't old, the blood is old.
Gotcha.
There are various ones of those on there. There's like moonstones and flowers and like just laden with gifts and kind of offerings. So that's on the table, and she kind of gestures to that when she says offering. Like we set these up for Artemis. Her and her main hunting party come, and that's what the guy who was turned into a deer was going to be for. For her and her party to hunt.
To hunt, he was gonna be prey.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that rainbow liquid?
Oh, that's nectar.
That's nectar.
As in like ambrosia and nectar?
No, I got it.
Yeah.
And you're
The fruit the fruits are ambrosia.
Alright. So you're collecting nectar and ambrosia to give to Artemis. Because
Yes.
she's sickly and needs it.
Yeah, she was asking, like, when she came here, and didn't look well, and, like, she seemed almost desperate, and around that time, like, the moon started to glow less brightly, and she kept asking for things that didn't necessarily align with her. So instead of just hunting and being kind of passive protectors, if we come across, a situation, she started asking us to specifically go out and like seduce men into the woods for this reason. So she seemed almost desperate for offerings or power or something. What's up?
No.
You seem like you were going to say something.
Yeah, but I figured I'd let you finish in case you're going to answer it anyway. So keep going, Luffy.
I was going to, the only other thing that I can think of that would be noteworthy, there's some shit going on with the gods. Have you guys noticed anything weird lately, like in the world?
Yeah, I mean, the world's weird, but like...
So...
you're talking to the wrong place.
I heard Artemis under her breath mention something about Zeus caring more about his mortal offspring than his divine.
Oh, that's weird.
And that if he didn't watch out, he would end up like his dear old dad.
Oh, no. All right, well, that sounds like above our pay grade, right?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like his MO anyway.
Yeah, doesn't he kind of suck anyway? I mean, he's scary. He's very...
But I'm just, like, I feel like there's a lot more of, like, he helped these people. Like, he doesn't help anybody, really.
Yeah, not really, unless he's feeling like it.
Right.
It's more of a problem when you think about it.
I mean, his words, not mine.
Whoa. Someone's speaking the truth.
So yeah, beef is happening in God World.
Okay.
I mean, I owe my life basically to Artemis, so I just kind of follow orders.
Cool.
Okay.
were there any specific men that you were told to target, or just like anyone?
Just anyone.
Just
really.
anyone. All right. All right. You sit right back down.
Okay.
Would you guys mind keeping an eye on it?
Nope, not at all.
And I'm gonna walk over to the guy who used to be a deer.
Uh-huh.
Hey, bruv, what's your name?
What is happening?
Yes.
How did I get out here?
You were ensorcelled and then turned into a deer. And now you're back. Alright, I really need you to focus up,
Okay,
bruv.
I'm sorry. Hi.
It's been a long night. Who's your mum and dad? Are either of them gods?
Can't say that they are.
Alright, and then I take my dagger and I cut his rope. Free him.
He looks panicked for a hot second as you bring a dagger towards his throat.
Ah! Oh, no, I'm just going to free him, mate. It's
Thank you.
alright. It's
Thank
alright.
you.
He's great.
Thank you.
Alright, are you drunk?
No.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go over to Cletus and cut his hands free. Cletus! Is your mom and dad gods?
No.
Cool. Guy who used to be a deer, can
Yeah.
you take Cletus and go back to town?
Yeah. Come on, Cletus.
Alright, Cletus,
Kind of helps him.
don't stop, but keep going. But stop. Alright, so, mates. I don't think this really has anything directly to do with all the people trying to kill the demigods, unless that's the Artemis people because they're mad at Zeus or something like that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we know that someone's trying to kill demigods, and we know that some of the gods need extra power because the power's going to the demigods? Does that sound right?
I guess.
I'm not sure.
Okay, cool. All right. So how was it? How far is the city from here?
We shouldn't be too far. We doesn't seem
Yeah,
like we wandered
you
too
would
far
get there
off.
in the next day of travel. So you were gonna stay over at the town.
Yeah, but we don't trust towns.
That's right.
And you
That
would
town.
have arrived in Athens the next day. This is the night in between. So you could go back and take your long rest in the town and then bounce. You haven't gotten a rest. So
All right. So why don't we camp here?
Yeah.
Uh,
What is-
I think
what
we've
is
seen.
here?
I think this has seen all of the activity it's going to see.
yeah.
So are we just gonna camp in the sacred area?
Yeah, I was gonna. Right.
Or
It
like
seems-
maybe over there.
Yeah, we can go over there if you want. I mean, I feel like it's just the safest place now that we killed all the people who like it here.
Well, considering people are lured here and sacrificed, I don't know if we should be staying necessarily inside of the clear circle.
You know, that's pragmatic, and I appreciate that about you. So yeah, let's do that.
Like
Yeah.
over there, maybe. Is this everything still on fire?
the tree is still on fire.
The tree.
Okay.
That tree is still on fire. There are dead bodies around. I don't know if you guys want to loot at all.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, I started looting the one lady when she was alive.
Well,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes, all of the looting.
I figured we yeah, while you loot the bodies, I'm going to collect the ambrosia and the nectar and try and figure out some way to transport it. See if there's anything around here like a cart or anything.
Well, you're a demigod, right? Why don't you just eat it? See if it's
What?
legit.
Oh, because I don't know the real rules around that, and I've heard tell if you have too much, you burn from the inside out, and I'm not really that chuffed about that.
That's fair.
My plan was to cart it back over to Athens and then give it to the Temple of Athena as an offering, because figure like, giving a little power to one maiden goddess from another, we're kind of hedging our bets. Also, I was going to drop off this little troll up there.
Wouldn't it also be cool not to have the goddess of the hunt on us because we took her ambrosia?
That's why I'm giving it to another goddess of wisdom,
Mm.
hoping that it will kind of balance itself out. Like, we can't give... I mean, we could, if you want, we could leave it. I mean, that's a good point, too.
I feel like we should leave everything on the offering table. But
Alright.
at the same time, I'm kind of interested in the ambrosia too.
Pyrus, I trust your instincts on this one, mate. You're the one who's trying to get God's favor.
I am trying to get a God's favor, which is
So-
why I don't want to make a God angry by taking away offerings and sacrifices.
Sounds good. No, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna follow you on this one.
All right, so you're leaving the
Leaving the
table.
offerings.
Leaving the tables.
Yeah.
All right. You said you're gonna loot people.
Yeah, all of the things.
Investigation.
Oh, while he's doing that, I'm gonna cast Find Familiar to get
Cool.
a cat back.
Cool.
And we have that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You find all.
Unless that's a fail. Maybe it's 10.
No,
maybe it's a
no,
D4.
you're good. You're good.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so you find across the bodies, you find silver jewelry totaling worth about like 30 gold pieces.
Mhm.
You find, roll me a d4.
3.
You find 3 silver arrows,
Mm-hmm.
and then roll another d4.
3.
And you find 3, let's say, green arrows.
Okay. Cool.
You also find a ring that's different from the other jewelry.
This is a different ring from
It
the other
is.
jewelry.
It's
I say in my head.
You already got the circlet from the lady, which is worth another 30 gold. And you got the egg moonstone from her, which I'll tell you now so you can figure out what you want to do with it, is a 3rd level spell gem.
Oh. Okay.
Cool. I'll tell you what the other goodies do later.
Okay.
Cool. So that's what you find across the bodies. So you guys are exiting the sanctuary and making your camp for the night?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured we take let's stroll up, bring her over
What's
to.
your name?
Listen, Juniper,
Thank you.
you did just try to kill us, so like maybe take your attitude down from a 7 to about a 2.
Yeah, but I did kind of win the fight.
Are you bragging about?
Nope. We're moving and we're walking.
This is kind of reinforcing my thoughts that she needs some help from a wisdom goddess, or she's gonna get herself killed.
That's fair.
Yeah.
As you make your way over the bridge out of the sanctuary and back into the regular vibe of the forest where, like, you know, it's damp, it's musty, it's dirty.
Love it.
Specifically as you, Zaxos, cross over the threshold, you feel a burning in your pocket.
Uh-oh, guys, I got another note from dead mom. I pull out my book.
And where you feel the burning through, because in this book, there's like a bunch of pages that are loose, and a lot of them seem of varying degrees of age. So like some seem like they could be decades old. Some seem like they might be like 100 years old. They might be more recent. Like it's just kind of like a big collection of different pages with that same kind of writing on it. And it leads you to this one.
What? Oh no, I can't read this.
And you feel the burning.
What do? Burn it?
Well, don't burn the whole page.
Just put the torch to the thingy.
Whoa! When did you get this? wait. I'm gonna
Hold it up to the camera. Try to get it up in the camera.
I'm gonna try.
For those of you at home who can't see the cool thing that's happening,
A little bit higher. Down. Right there. Down a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Did it work?
Well, you're burning, I think, above
Yeah, I
where
think
they
you're
can
getting
see.
a little.
Yeah, go towards the bottom. Of the
It's
page.
burn away ink all. There's burn
Oh,
away
we see
ink
it there.
on
We
that
see
page.
it there. Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
cool!
And you move across and you make your camp as we sit here and wait for
Yeah.
Sean to burn away all the things.
All
Did you
right.
get it? Or did you get
I think I got it.
it? Okay.
I'm going to say it in my real voice because it's
Okay.
hard to think this. Maiden Moon, the hunter now made prey. Brother bright, of day, not night. They alone can sense the fray. Maiden Moon, who soon begins her wane. Brother bright, of song and light, will feel a similar pain. That's pain, right? Not Dane.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Maiden Moon, by night consumed will be. Brother bright will be in flight. Soon neither will see. Maiden Moon, when bright sides seem no more, before that night finds day's warm light, to learn what is at the core. I think that's what that says at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Burn away. Yes! Oh, all right, Mum. Oh, fuck. All right. Mum says, there's a moon, bright day and night. Oh, it's something about Artemis and Apollo. She got a brother. She's a waning moon, song of light, Delphi. Oh, they're both going to go down together. That's bad. When are you trying to cozy up to Apollo?
Yes, I was.
Oh, this sounds like he's in a bit of trouble, mate. May moon by night consumed will be. Brother bright will soon be in flight. Oh, he's going to run away. Soon neither will see. Oh, they're going blind. Maiden moon, brother bright, see no more before that night. Find day's warm light to learn what's at the core. Okay, so we got to figure out during the daytime what's affecting her at the nighttime, so her and Apollo don't go blind. That's what I think. Did I get it?
Who were you asking?
Is the dungeon master?
I will not comment.
All right. I just figured I solved the whole campaign right there. All right. Hey, does Juniper?
Yeah.
This all sound like the things I just said? No, I read it to her.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like, it's all right. It's there's a lot of moon stuff and a lot of brothers and
Well, Brightside See No More might be talking about the new moon.
we get new ones? I thought it was the same one all the time.
Well, no, that's what it's called when there's no moon. Because it goes through cycles.
You said it said it was a new moon.
And it says
but it's
that
none.
she soon begins her wane, and the full moon's in another night or two. So
Oh no! So are you saying that we got 2 nights to figure this out?
I think you have until the new moon.
Oh, okay, right.
Would be my guess.
Right.
And it also seems like you need to talk to Apollo.
We just kind of did that.
We just did that.
Yeah. You
But
know what?
like-
You're not the boss. We're not going to talk to you.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
We don't have to console her. About
Yeah. We
I'm
know
just
it.
here.
We were
I'm just happy
going.
to be
We were
alive.
going to the temple of. Oh well, I was planning on dropping over on the
Christine.
temple of Athena anyway. Maybe we're going to stop by one of the priestesses there. Maybe they're a little bit better with the iambic pentameter than I am.
Maybe.
Sure.
I'm pretty good. at that.
We should make our way towards Athens.
All right, so let's camp out here. I win, and yeah, first thing in the morning.
All right.
Oberon. This is Juniper. Juniper. This is my undead lion cub, Oberon.
Oh, what a precious baby.
Yeah. If she moves, eat her. All right, I'm going to bed. Night, guys.
Right?
Juniper sits very still for the rest of the night. You all get long rests.
Woo!
Finally.
Love the long rest.
You are back up to full.
Confirmed. All right.
Delightful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me know when everybody's done their thingies.
Mhm.
Done.
Done.
Oh, okay, sorry. I missed it. All right, so night passes, day arises. You guys wake up. Juniper has not moved a muscle.
All right.
She looks very tired.
Good boy. Come on over, run. Squidgy, squidgy. All right. You ready to walk all day?
She doesn't move.
Oh, Oberon, down. Now you can move.
Oh, ow. All right. Sure. Let's walk.
All right. Let's go to Athens.
All right. And you begin your travel to Athens. It's a few hours. I mean, you have to get back to where the town was, and then further on through, you can just kind of pass it. At this point, as you close in, I'm gonna say you get there probably around mid-afternoon, late afternoon, somewhere in that time zone. As you are entering, you know, like before you get to the actual like gates and walls of Athens, you'll pass by that smell of rotting olives and like spoiled turned olive oil, like that kind of a scent. Begins to increase, and you notice as you're walking up on the hills kind of around Athens are olive groves. And the smell is very strong from there, and you notice a lot of like rotted olive fruit on the ground, and it is the trees look withered and not healthy. So that's going on.
Gross.
As you continue, and right before you pass through the gate of Athens, there is a shrine on the road. It's hard to make out because it looks like it's a very old one, or one that maybe got knocked down in maybe an earthquake or something. But it's of a beautiful young woman, maybe like 17, like kind of somewhere in that age range. And you can make out the shambles of what looks like a cornucopia that was in her hands. But you don't see it as a whole figure. Like the head is broken off and fallen over. The base of the altar itself is cracked and fallen, and it's hard to kind of make out who this would be or what it would be, but it's a shrine that has seen better days. And you pass into Athens. You go into the gate, and this is like bustling city. Depending on the districts that you go in, there's like a business one. There's the center city, which is the Acropolis, which is, you know, where you have the Parthenon and all the big stuff. And then the area around it, the lower city, I forget the actual term for it, but that's there.
Cool.
And
downstairs.
The downstairs. And
You've
amongst
heard of that.
that is
downstairs.
like more kind of like suburbs, I guess you would call it. So
I've
like
heard
more
of those.
fields.
Yeah.
You know.
The Athenian,
The
the famous
Yeah,
Athenian suburbs.
yeah, obviously. Yeah, so you enter. Are you making right for the Athenian temple?
That was my plan.
Yeah, I feel like we want to ditch
Yeah, we
her
wanna-
as
yeah.
soon as possible.
Feeling the love for Juniper here.
Were we supposed to? 'Cause-
Not really.
No.
Not particularly.
Good.
Good.
Don't love her.
Yeah.
Not a fan?
Yeah, I just
Not
don't
yet.
love her.
Okay. So you walk your way up towards the. Now there are a few like Athenian areas. Are you going to like the main one?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, we're not gonna go to the B team.
park.
The B temple.
I know.
Temple
Yeah.
B.
So you walk in on the Acropolis, and fun fact, in my Greece, we still have the Colossus.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
You know,
So as you are walking up,
It's
from
not as
a distance, you see a giant
impressive.
bronze Athena.
it's not as impressive in paintings. You just gotta see it
Massive.
for yourself.
How big?
Massive.
Well, it's like so big I can't even describe
I
how
would
big it
think
is.
Exactly. Like, it's so big that, like, if you were at the base of it, you wouldn't be able to, like, see the top bits.
I think they made it too big. I can't even see the top from this level. I was like,
It's really meant to
You
be.
can't even admire how great it looks because you can't even see to the top.
Do you ever?
I was gonna say, like Statue of Liberty, maybe a little more.
You ever
Do you think they actually finished the face?
I was gonna
Or is it
say.
just like
Do you think anyone's ever licked it?
the face?
No, the statue. You think anyone's ever licked the Colossus?
Nope.
I think more people than you want to know probably like this thing.
Wow, you guys are really coming at it from different ends.
We balance each other out.
It's great. It's lovely.
So yeah, I wonder if they even finished the face. If it's just like
I mean, it really depends. Was the artist doing it for themselves or were they doing it to be seen? Because if it was for them, that's it. I mean, this kind of seems like someone's overcompensating for something, right? Like if you're happy with everything, you don't make something this big.
I agree.
That's all I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to the temple. At the end of that conversation.
Cool. Oi!
As it echoes through the columns into the open air.
Oh, that's fun. I need, is there someone in charge of the ladies, please?
And you see, so you're in the temple, and there's like a bunch of people here. There's like,
Yeah.
pilgrims coming to make offerings.
Mhm.
There's
Buckles on the hats, I get it.
Yeah,
I've heard that's a thing.
And as you're shouting, there's one woman who's like, she like picks up her like toga skirts, scurries her way over, and says, "Please, I would appreciate you not shout in the temple. There are people here trying to pray."
Well, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the formalities of certain temples. I'm from Delphi. We do it a little loosey-goosey, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry, my name is Zaxos. This here is Juniper. She is in need.
Hi.
No, that's. So she is in the need of some guidance.
Please get me away from them.
Yeah, please. You see, she was a chosen of Artemis, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and her whole hunting party got wiped out
Oh no.
by
I'm so
me
sorry.
and my friends.
Oh.
Because they were killing innocent blokes.
No.
So I figured, the whole maiden goddess thing. I wanted to drop her off somewhere where she'd be safe with other ladies. And Athena is real close by where we was. So I figured you guys could help her out. She really needs some guidance. She's kind of an idiot.
So you wish for her to become a devotee
Oh, I don't
of
really care.
Athena?
Well, that's my suggestion for you lot. What you do with the suggestion is really none of my business. I just didn't want to leave her alone in the woods or on the side of the road. She surrendered, so I didn't feel good killing her after the battle. So yeah, this is, I guess, do what you will, but she could use your. It seems like right up your lady's skirt there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess, you guys, okay. Yes, we will take her.
So, Juniper, now remember, be better. You're bad, be better.
You're bad. You do better.
No,
Fine, do worse.
I don't think I can. I was trying to mind my own fucking business for months. See, this is what you got to deal with. Now I'm talking to the alien.
Yeah, and on that, she's gonna be like, you all seem...
Pleasant.
I would say, if you took out a hunting party of Artemis, you seem like you know your way around the old
brother.
combat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd say so.
What do you want?
Are you about to... there it is. Yeah, well, will you tell us what it is and we'll see. I would have to consult with my fellows before accepting any kind of contract.
Yes. And she kind of just starts to scurry off and gestures you guys to follow her to get out of the main area where a bunch of people are.
Cool.
And kind of what?
Oh, I was gonna as we start following. Just be like, this is usually how it goes. Every step of the way, someone needs you to solve a problem, but you usually learn something. Like I was saying, how we followed a guy in a forest and we learned about the things, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna try and talk to this lady. You guys keep your eyes out for anything untoward.
Alright.
Yeah.
Will do.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're following the lady?
We're all
following the lady.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's gonna lead you into basically what, for lack of a better term, like an office, like an office area.
I remember.
And she'll have you sit down. All right. So there have been some disturbances.
Does it have to do with Athena?
I don't know.
Is it other than the olives?
Other than the olives, yes.
Right.
That's a whole other thing.
It's not our thing.
Yeah, she says that, that she kind of like has like a little hanky that like she breathes in because like the air is so gross from the
Gotcha.
olives.
Yeah.
So it's like her like little like perfumed like
Got it.
So anywho, there have been complaints about foul odors coming out from the catacombs. There are various entry points throughout the city. And there's definitely been an uptick in pet and livestock disappearances. And there's been someone said they heard skittering. And we sent someone down to check it out
And
like 2 days ago.
I would love to speak with them.
So would we.
Yes, well, I thought.
So would we. They didn't come back.
Next.
They didn't come back.
Okay.
So, just wondering
Yeah.
if in exchange for something, I don't know what you need or where you're heading, but if I may be of assistance in any way,
All right.
you do me a good turn, I'll
So-
do you a good turn.
If I may recap, you want us to go down to the catacombs where the dead stuff lives
Mm-hmm.
and figure out why living stuff's not coming back.
Yes, you don't need to necessarily vanquish.
Just like figure
Just
it out.
What's going on?
All right. May I speak with my associates for a moment?
Oh, of course.
All right. So I was thinking we ask for passage to Lemnos and a new set of armor for Pyrus.
I was thinking a little in with the goddess, considering we are in Athens.
So yeah, on top of it, right? Because we should get you armor. and we should
Maybe a
get-
little favor. Maybe a little. Hey, this guy's kind of cool.
Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, how hard is passage to get normally?
Oh, it's probably cost money.
Do you think it costs a lot of money, or do you think because basically what I'm saying is is this a cheap thing we're asking for, and we should ask them for more, and then just pay out of pocket for the passage? You know what I mean?
Right.
Get them.
I see what you're saying.
They're asking us to put our lives in danger to
Yeah.
deal with an unknown thing
Yeah.
that's making things that bothers them, and we're not planning to stay here. We're planning to leave.
Yeah.
So they're saying, hey, go risk your lives to deal with shit that you don't actually care about.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if ship's passage is like 10 gold a piece.
Well, I think it would take a couple of days.
Right, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
so if that's the case, and we're like, hey.
Would I know how much ship passage generally costs?
Have you done a lot of ship travel?
There's a whole-
Like commercial ship travel?
No, most of the time when I was on a ship, we owned the ship.
Yeah.
But like, I still like in traveling and adventuring, if that's something I would have picked up.
Fair. Make an intelligence check.
5.
Not a clue.
I don't know, man.
You weren't paying attention. You weren't the
No,
money guy.
I actually I got magic boat powers, so I just get on them and they work. So I don't really have to pay for it most of the time.
Is it a thing you could leverage for all of us, or no? Was this just
Yeah, it's smaller boats, mate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
more for ferries and rowboats, things like that. Big ships, I need a crew.
Mm.
Yeah. I know how to work a crew, so I could earn my wage, but like,
I'm just trying to figure out, like I said, if that's gonna be cheap, we should go for armor and then something else.
Okay, all right.
Well, let's think. Aside from armor, which is definitely a thing, it seems a reasonable thing, and a thing that he could get. What else would be useful for us to have on having had all this experience with crazy adventuring nonsense? What else would be useful going forward?
Oh, extra pairs of sandals.
Okay.
You rip one of your sandals, mate. That's terrible. It's every day, every step. You're like, this is rubbish. Oh, we could try and get like some kind of like animal, like a pack animal or horses or something.
If we're going on a boat, is that?
No, we also
Maybe we get that where we
that's
land.
That's a good point. We're going to
But like maybe like potions or things.
Oh, all right. We
You know what I mean?
stuff.
Like,
yeah.
Because you used all of your spells to just keep keep Pyrus alive in that last fight.
Yeah, I was pretty good at it too.
What's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if he could have done some of that himself,
right,
then
right.
you could have used your spells otherwise.
Cool.
So anything we can do to make ourselves better at this thing. Armor is a great step because that's expensive and it's like a one-off. He's got it. He's good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I like any kind of other weapons or other things we think are useful. I don't know. I don't know what you need. I don't know what you need.
I'm actually pretty good.
Okay. Just throwing it out there.
All right. I'm sorry, ma'am. I never got your name.
I was gonna say, you guys just like talking at the back of the office.
We
and
moved
she's
to the
just like,
side. We said we were going to have a moment to defer.
Sorry, ma'am. What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
I gotta start coming up with names for NPCs before they come up.
We're going to ask you every time.
I
now.
know.
You could just.
Oh wait, I have a list. Give me a second.
Just look around the room and think of something.
Her name
Trivia.
is Trivia.
Trivia
of Rivia. Okay. That's not in this
Trivia
world.
of Rivia.
That's not in this world.
Trivia.
Yes.
Well, I am Zaxos, is Lycos and Pyrus. So we are also, we're kind of on a quest from the gods. We got prophecy from the oracle, and actually I keep on getting them from my dead mum in the book. We just got one about Artemis and Apollo. So, you know, we're on a mission.
Am I supposed to look at that?
Do you want to look
Oh,
at
I
it?
don't know. You're waving it at me.
Yeah, because I show you, I got it.
You do? Good
Yeah,
job.
I know. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff on our plate already. But like, if you could assist us on our adventure, we appreciate it. My brother, Pyrus, the second over here, could really use an update in his armor. It's good stuff, but I, assuming as a patron of a war goddess, you'd be able to.
Yeah, we could outfit him with something
Awesome.
more substantial.
We would also we require either some gold if you got it, or ship's passage to Lemnos.
Yeah, we could work that out.
All right.
Do you have a preference on what you would like?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
what do
Gold
you mean?
or you said gold or a ship's passage?
Oh, let's do the gold. We're gonna do the gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, armor and gold.
I for you going figuring out what our problem is.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that for us. Would love to stop hearing about people like missing their dogs.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Now
Now,
you
if
better
I
watch out. She looks
find
down at
dead
Oberon.
dogs. Oh, that's all right. He's already dead.
good
I
for
don't. If we find all the dogs, though, is there someone we should talk to about getting them back to their owners? Because what if they're fine?
I know.
What if it's a dog party?
If there is
I've
a
heard of
dog
those.
party, you come back, let us know, and we will make sure they are returned safely.
All right, that sounds like it's done deal.
Let's hope it's a dog party.
It's a dog party. That's what I'm. Fingers crossed.
All right.
Thanks, Trivia. We'll be back.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you want to are we doing it now?
Doing what?
The armor and the.
The catacomb thing?
Oh, do you got the armor on you now?
Well, no, not right this second. Do you want to wait until the armor comes before you go down? Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, that does make more sense.
Yeah, right.
So
we got the armor for the...
Yeah, okay.
training.
Why don't you guys go enjoy Athens for a couple hours? And I will get that set up for you.
All right, that sounds lovely. You guys ever had an Athenian foot bath?
No.
I can't say I have.
haven't.
Honestly, it's grade A stuff. Especially when we've been walking so much, they do a little massage. I think that's where I kind of want to go for the next hour or so. Maybe get a burrito after that if you want.
Common for it happens.
Yeah.
The burrito.
Yeah, you get a lamb burrito.
Sure.
Yeah,
Burrito.
that sounds great.
Actually, so like gyro?
Yeah,
yes.
is that meat, but in a burrito instead of in a pita? You get it in a flour tortilla.
No, this is my Greece. They don't have flour tortillas. They only have pitas.
All right, that's my time, guys. I'm out. I'm out.
It's pita.
It's just a pita day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I refuse to play pretend in a world that doesn't have flour tortillas.
That's your line?
That's my line in the sand.
All right. So you guys leave. Go into a foot bath.
You get a foot bath.
Go get a foot bath. All right. As you're walking towards through the city in search of an Athenian foot bath establishment,
Yeah.
you. Everybody, make me perception checks.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
16? 16.
Perception plus 5. 23.
Oh, you know.
It's a whole 8.
Well, that's a fail. I
Oh!
don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction. Add 2 to that.
That's a whole 10.
That's a whole 10. Cool. As you walk by, you all notice another one of those like the shrine outside where it is like cracked and crumbling and falling apart in the city.
Mm-hmm.
With your 10, you just notice like one other one is just like, oh, weird. You notice a few more of them kind of scattered throughout. And you would have noticed them on your way in towards the center of the city anyway.
Okay.
You, with your 23, notice a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, not just like big shrines, but also like smaller shrines. And it's not every shrine, and it's not every like idol.
Okay. Do they all have like similar things? Like, do they all have a cornucopia? Are they all female? Do I notice
Make an investigation.
any? Oof, investigation. That is a 8. I'm guessing an 8 fails.
8 fails.
What about an 11?
An 11, you can tell that they are all female.
Okay. Hey, you guys noticed that? Wait, sorry. Are any of the idols that haven't been touched female?
Yes.
Like, does it seem like all of the female ones are touched, or all the ones
No.
that were touched are female?
All the ones that were touched were female.
Okay. All right.
Not every female shrine or idol is broken.
Thank
Hence
you.
the giant bronze colossus.
Well, maybe they just didn't get around to that one yet. Cause
Maybe it's just the stone ones.
it's real big. It's,
You see like one dent in it. It's just like, eh.
fuck it.
I lied. You don't see that.
Okay.
It's fine.
Hey, you guys notice all these female god, like all these broken statues all about?
I noticed a few of them.
Look, if you start looking for them, they're everywhere. The big ones, little ones. Not the big one, but you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
They're all ladies, but not all the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess like you guys keep an eye out. I don't see any kind of connection between them, but like maybe we all put our heads together, we can figure out what's going on there. Because that's probably pissing off someone or affecting something, right, with the gods.
Yeah, I mean, but didn't we have...
Unless that earthquake didn't just hit
Yeah.
where we were.
But I feel
No,
like
it
if
was
it was a
like-
natural thing, like the earthquake, then there would be at least one broken penis. You know, not a single broken penis, the whole city, from what we've seen.
Have we seen
It's
male
pretty sturdy.
statues?
It's very, very virile.
It's very sturdy.
All right.
Would
so
you
it's
know
Yeah,
it's
you
a-
would.
it's a
You, there
bad
are.
sign. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
would
if
have
you knew
noticed. Like, there's like
there are
in
other
the
gods.
yeah, like there is like elsewhere in the city, there's a shrine to Ares. There's on the roads there are ones for Hermes. Like
Okay. So okay.
it's not
Well-
specifically.
Didn't Apollo have a thing, or am I making that up? 'Cause didn't we have the first person we encountered was something different, right? Am I-
The first god we encountered was Apollo.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking. Never mind. All right. That's
Do you
weird.
mean the first god or the person on the road?
person on the road was this? Yeah. Who was the person on the road? Is there
The first one that attacked Zaxos was
Cuffclees?
Cuffclees.
no, it was not Cuphocles. It wasn't Spartacles.
Uh-huh.
There's the other
It
one.
was the other one, Boracles.
Yeah, Boracles.
Boracles. Okay.
It's Boracles.
Yeah, that's what it was, right? Boar tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Athenian had a Poseidon cuff, so I was
Yeah.
wondering if there was. Okay, so well, this is new information then. This is seemingly female goddesses.
That isn't actually good. Would any of the female goddesses, well, how many female goddesses are actually related to Poseidon?
Well, if saying something about the offspring of Zeus, that's
It's a lot.
Athena,
Most
that's
of them.
Yes.
Artemis. That's it's not. Athena, Artemis.
Aphrodite?
No, she
No,
was
she
a
was
Titan.
yeah.
Whatever. There's a couple of them.
So that you notice that as you're passing through the city, and you arrive at the foot spa. We'll call it the Tenseless Toes
Oh,
because they're
that's
removing
lovely.
all your tension
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
got
got
it.
from your
It's
toes.
good.
Yeah, we got
It's
it.
good. All right, this is the tender tootsies. Let's get them up there.
Cool, and it's a very much. I don't know if any of you have had a pedicure in your life.
Okay, I have it. I want to.
It's nice.
I want to. It sounds lovely.
Um,
It sounds lovely.
but yeah, you basically enter. It's a city, so it's like it doesn't look very big, like width-wise, but it's like long. Once you enter in, and like the sides are lined with like chairs and like stone basins underneath for you to soak your tuttas.
Hell yeah.
If you would like, you can hire one of the attendants to come over, give you a little tootsie massage, give you a little scrub down in between.
I'm going to say to whoever is behind the counter, hello, love.
Hello.
I would like to hire one of the massagists for my feet.
Nice one.
I have one request, if you may. Whoever's got the strongest hands, got big bunions.
You see one girl start running over, and it's just like, and it leaves.
Sorry,
and,
lovely.
and a dude with like just massive forearms
What's your name?
comes over. Bruce.
Bruce?
Yeah.
Bruce, you got your work cut out for you? Let's get started, mate. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, you guys get wherever you like. I'm gonna walk off with Bruce here.
Bruce leads you over to one of the basins. They
Yeah.
give you like a nice hot rag
Nice.
to like relax the tension. You get a little neck pillow.
That's good.
Mhm. It's a nice place.
Cool.
They can add scents to your foot bath if you want, like oils and such.
I'm gonna politely decline
Oh.
because we're going into a sewer, so I don't want to
It's not
smell.
really gonna do
I
a
don't.
lot for you.
Well, yeah, one that, and two, we're going up against things that skitter. I don't want to put off any pungent aromas that aren't typical down there. I want to be as neutral smelling as possible.
That's fair.
What are you guys doing?
To your point, he's getting a pedicure right before we go into a sewer,
Yeah, also true.
so I'm not going to spend any money.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna wait outside?
Yeah, yeah. It's just like,
It's gonna be
especially
pointless.
he's been making a point about how he's been wearing sandals. He's gonna get a pedicure and then go walk through the sewer.
Yep.
But the pungent odors on his feet, or the nice smelling feet was the.
It sounds. You guys are making.
It's
it
more
sound,
about the massage.
You guys
than
are,
the
you guys
cleanliness.
are
You
making
guys have
it
been
sound like
traveling.
I'm only getting one of these. I'm doing one before and one after. We're gonna be walking around through dead grave people places.
Dead grave.
So you're
People
gonna
places.
pay twice the gold mean, I could just pay for it once and it'll be nice, and you're just spending extra money.
I'm getting 2 massages. I don't understand why you guys are fighting with me on this one. I'm not even asking you to do it. I'm just defending my position of wanting a nice foot massage right now.
I'm just saying we have to think about passage, stay, and you're over here just getting foot massages all willy-nilly.
Yeah. I also just got you new armor, mate. I don't know why you're coming at me like this.
I'm good.
Yeah, Bruce.
I'm sorry. I'm on a clock. Do you want to start?
Oh, I thought we were going this whole time, and I was just yelling this down the corridor.
Oh! I thought you were hanging back to converse with them.
Oh, no. We should probably get this done now. Like, all right, you guys do whatever dumb thing you want, and then I go get my foot massaged.
All right. You guys are just chilling until he's done?
Yeah, we didn't have any conversation about how long this takes, did we?
Just a couple hours.
How long? From the Athena lady or the foot massage?
Armor.
I'm talking about the foot thing because I was going to.
Oh, the foot thing is probably like 20 minutes, half hour.
Okay, because we can go figure out what ship's passage actually costs in the meantime, just to see if there's different options and things.
I will say, like, to actually get to where the ships are, it'll take a little while.
Nah, never mind.
But you can inquire, you can ask people if you want.
I'll just wait.
Okay.
Was there she didn't necessarily give us a time frame on the armor. Was there a time
She
frame?
said, go hang out, come back in a couple hours.
Okay.
All right. Zaxos.
Yes.
You're sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
You're cozy.
Mm-hmm.
Steam is rising up. The air in here is kind of heavy with steam and scents and perfumes. And with your eyes covered, your hearing senses are heightened. And you overhear the following between 2 voices. Have you heard? Sparta's declared war on the Helots again. They better be careful. Their so-called slaves outnumber them 10 to 1. They keep mistreating them and they'll have a real war on their hands. Well, that's why they do it, isn't it? The war's with them, that is. To annually lower the numbers as much as they can. I suppose. I heard that this isn't the only one this year either. What do you mean? Well, typically skirmishes only happen around the autumn months. I heard they did one back in the spring. They're really pushing their luck. I spoke to a traveller last week that said he witnessed a few who tried to escape and were cut down in an instant. Not only that, they killed their whole families. Brutal, I'm telling you. Sparta's not the only place I've heard trouble is a brewing. Will Greece never know harmony? That's what you hear.
Uh-oh.
And then...
What a dilemma now.
And after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, Bruce will gently tap you up.
Yeah.
You roll 10.
Thanks, mate. You do the god swag. Pat on the shoulder. Give him a tip. Silver piece.
Thanks, mate.
All right, and then I'll head back out.
All right. You head back out. You see these guys chilling outside.
All right. You guys feeling relaxed?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oof, something about it. So, looks like we still got some time to kill. Do you guys have any thoughts? Do you want to get lunch or go pray or run a lap or something? I don't know what you do for fun.
I hear they have great lamb burritos.
Yeah, I want to hear about this lamb burrito you're talking about.
Well, I mean, let's go hit up a lunch spot.
We only have lamb pitas over in Sparta, so have lamb.
No, I feel like you really are missing out. If it's all the emphasis put on the military, it doesn't really leave time for culinary exploration. If you know what I'm saying. I'm assuming you guys have a lot of spanakopita. Is that true?
I feel like that's the staple of Greece.
Well, maybe it's a staple of Sparta.
What are the things I got to do?
Okay, yes, let's do this.
That's what I...
Yes. All right. So, for you guys as players to know,
yes.
What you got is... Sorry, Sorry, I'm scrolling back up. The ring is a ring of protection.
Okay.
And then the
arrows. Yeah.
Yeah. So the silver arrows are moon arrows. So the mechanics of which are they're one-time use to get the benefits of it. It gives you the effect of sharpshooter for that shot, where you can old sharpshooter where you minus 10 at or minus 5 at 10. You get advantage on the shot, and it does an extra.
Are you writing this down because I'm giving them to you?
I have it written down. I can send it to you. And then it does an extra 2d6 radiant.
Yeah, so those are okay. So you're gonna give
I
you
have
the
3 of those.
Yes.
3 moon arrows, and then there were the green ones.
And then the green ones are net arrows. So if your shot hits, the target must make a dexterity saving throw, and if they are failed, they get basically like entangled and wrapped.
What?
So it's kind of what is it? It's kind of like ensnaring strike, but not vines and not damage.
So
it's a trap net comes out and grapples them, basically.
What's the dex save based off of? Like, what's the is it a set number the save, or is it like tied to a specific ability score?
That is a good question.
I'm also gonna. I don't know if you want this 3rd level spell gem.
I mean, I'm the only one of us who cast spells.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, but it's 3rd level, and I forget how spell gems work, but I think you need to have 3rd level spells. Because that's the out of the abyss ones, right? That you put
Yeah.
So I don't think you can put a lower level thing into it. Because it might be worth trying. We're in Athens. If we were going to be able to do any kind of bartering, this would be the place to do it. But
I was going to say, so at this point, why don't we take our break?
Yeah.
We'll work out who's getting what items and how things work. And when we come back, we will re-enter to you guys hitting up the Athena Temple and seeing what's going on in these crypts. Hi, Internet. We're back from our break. Hope you stayed with us. So, you got your foot massage.
I got it. We attuned.
You got some lamb burritos.
Lamb burrito. You see, now the key is you gotta get a little bit of mint in the sauce, and it really makes the whole thing pop.
I was gonna say, instead of flour tortillas, they take a pita and they just like roll it real thin.
Good.
And just wrap that up.
Love that.
That's
so it's
the
still
lamb
a
burrito.
pita. So.
Yeah, but it's like wrapped like a burrito.
It's done.
Oh, I see.
So it's a pita burrito.
So I guess we head back to
Peterito. Okay, yes. So, you finish moving about. You get back. At this point, you've been here for a couple hours. You got here like mid to late afternoon, so like the sun is starting to set just a little bit, and you make your way back to the Athenian Temple. Trivia is out and about, so she sees you.
Hello.
Good timing.
Thanks. All right.
Takes you back to her office.
Cool.
Hands Pyrus some splint mail. Right? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Okay.
So your AC bumps up 1.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, that's what we call it.
Okay. Are you ready
All right,
to go?
thank you. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Yeah, that covers it.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, actually, so this is a weird question.
Yeah.
Any of you Athenian devotees, if you will, any of you know a little bit, little sorcery, little something?
I mean, some of us have been gifted by Athena and are able to do some things. What are you asking?
Oh, I would just love it if someone could cast a spell in this here rock.
Oh.
Like a cure wounds or something minor, so I could take it with me.
Yeah, I'm sure we could find someone.
Yeah. Just before we go, in case we run into some trouble.
Yeah, here. She'll take it.
Yeah.
And she'll just be like, wait here.
Cool. That way I don't use all my spell slots to fill it out.
Makes sense.
Cool. Everybody, while you're alone in her office, make perception checks.
13.
16.
I'm going to use my human inspiration.
Hmm.
Okay, that is a 15? Yeah. 15.
Did we fail?
What did you get?
I got a 12.
You.
15. I got a 15.
They're fine.
They're fine. 15.
Cool. All of you notice as you're sitting there twiddling. Pyrus is donning his armor. You.
I avert my eyes out of politeness.
And as you turn to avert your eyes, you'll notice, in her office space, there are some like almost like floating shelves up, and you'll notice, basically like little idols of like the various deities in what's the word I'm looking for?
The Pantheon.
Pantheon. Thank you. In the pantheon of the Greek deities, and you guys will clock in one section. There's just like pile of rock.
Oh.
With like partial idol, kind of like fragmented.
How many of the statues are there? Is it the 12 main gods, or is this a different set?
Make an investigation or
That is a natural 1.
there's definitely got
Inspiration.
Woo! I get inspiration, yes!
You do get inspiration. You'll notice that more than 12.
Alright. It seems like there's a number of these.
Is there any discernible, like, chunks from the rubble pile? That's like, this is a symbol, or like a hammer, or, you know, something identifiable.
Yeah. Make an investigation. Let's see how much you can notice about this here pile.
Natural 20.
Hey! There is a cornucopia.
Ah! I'll, like, push a little rubble out of the way and be like, yeah, there's a
cornucopia.
cornucopia.
You see like a dismembered like arm with like the base of the cornucopia in it.
Yeah, the cornucopia. Is that a symbol of a specific goddess?
I'm gonna guess, like, Demeter, maybe.
See, I was thinking Hestia.
I was thinking more like crops with all the dead olives and stuff, agriculture-y things.
Oh, alright, that makes sense. I was thinking, like, family, home, and half. But, like, yeah, yours makes sense, too.
And at this point you hear. And she comes back. And she has for you a spell gem stored with a cure.
Dope! Thank you so much, love. Real
Oh,
quick,
of course.
which one of our goddesses is usually depicted with a cornucopia? We was having a little bit of an argument.
Out of the major deities, you know.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah, out of the big ones, there's, you know, of course, Demeter that could be
yeah.
depicted with a cornucopia. Other than maybe Persephone, maybe Hestia a little bit. In the minor deities, the goddess Irene usually is depicted with a cornucopia.
Who's
Come on, Irene.
Come on,
Irene.
Irene. Who's Irene?
Oh, the goddess of peace.
Oh, yes. Wait. Wasn't there a capital piece or something? Or something?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
But that's a thing, right? From Peace's own hand.
You wrote it down.
Where did I put that down?
I'm pretty sure you wrote it down, so.
I did, but I gotta find my documents.
Lose it?
Don't I always? No,
I wrote it out for you.
I know, and I forgot where I put it.
I did my
Oh,
job.
There it is. Abused, removed, and mocked, find peace. Oh, wasn't there something about harmony too? Oh, excuse me. I'm going to lean towards you because I got a fall. Thank you. Let not knights spawn win, nor harmony cease. Peace and harmony. All right. And so Irene, goddess of peace.
Yes.
Have you noticed that a lot of statues been mucked up about here?
Yeah, there was an earthquake a week back, maybe a few days.
I just do like big eyes and like a head tilt towards
there's
Pyrus.
been a lot of damaging. A lot of things were broken. It was a pretty big one.
Okay.
So.
One last question before we head into these here catacombs. Irene, right?
Yeah.
So she's got parents, as we all do.
Sure.
Who are her godly parents? Do you know that?
I believe it is said that she was born from Zeus and Thetis. Themis. Themis.
All right. So this is another one of Zeus's daughters.
That it is a Zeus daughter.
All right.
As far as us mortals can divine and understand, and have mythed about.
Right. Well, that all makes sense. Let's go.
Well, there was that thing about the Zeus's kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm
situation,
thinking.
So,
she seems to be like another one. It seems like seems to be a pattern of bad stuff happening to Zeus's kids. We all.
I don't think so.
No, I was just gonna say you both know who your parents is, right?
I believe so.
Cool.
Not exactly. I don't think it's Zeus.
How?
I mean,
Alright.
how would you know? How would you know?
Well, I had a bunch of weird dreams, and my mum told me.
Right. Well, but I'm saying, like, in
That's
theory,
how I-
anybody could look like anybody. Any god could look like any god. So any person even. So who knows?
Fair. Let's try and look out.
I mean,
for
realistically, if a bunch of cool things start happening in my favor, then maybe that was the whole thing.
All right, I'm just saying we also know that some demigods have been getting murdered. So like,
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just keep a second pair of eyes on Lycus in case he's actually some kind of god baby and they're trying to kill him.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah. All right, catacombs. They sound.
I was gonna say, you mentioned the earthquake. Did the trouble in the catacombs happen after the earthquake happened, or was it happening before the earthquake happened?
Oh. I believe it started after.
Okay.
Well, that's actually.
That's after is when I first was made aware and heard about it.
All right. Interesting.
All right.
Let's watch our step down there, gentlemen, because there might be a big chasm or something.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. She grabs the torch. Leads you down.
All right.
So she'll lead you through the temple, out of the temple, and off towards the side. And there's almost like a little what's it called? Mausoleum.
Sure.
Right? That's like the little buildings and graveyards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's gonna lead you to one of those, and she'll open it. She'll unlock it, and there's a spiral staircase down that she will lead you down. As you go down, you'll see she passes by a couple of doorways and entrances that kind of branch off, and as going down, she'll explain. So the catacombs are laid out. There are many layers upon layers of it, as we've had to dig further down over the years. So the top two have been explored to a degree, and everyone's come back from those. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take you down towards the third level. Send you on your way.
All right.
Yeah. So the catacombs will kind of span under the entire city.
Oh, it's not like okay.
This is like a subterranean. Like there are some that are like more localized areas, like within graveyards, but then underneath the city as a whole, there is like a subterranean
All right.
pathways and old burial sites. So she, cakes you down, and as you get down, it gets colder and damper, darker. And she'll lead you, and she'll open up, like an old, dusty, rickety kind of door. Hand you the torch.
Oh, I don't need this.
I'll take that.
Hand someone the torch. And be like, this is where Bernard went.
Oh.
This is where he entered. And you can see in the ground like dusty footprints through the layer of like muck.
Well, you didn't tell me the bloke's name. I didn't know we were looking for a Bernard.
Yeah, Bernard. So again, not asking you to eradicate what's happening, because as far as we know, it's citywide.
Mm-hmm.
Just figure it out.
Yeah, we're wicked smart. We could do this.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
All right. Good luck. And she goes upstairs.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna lead the way, since I can see in the dark and such, and I'm pretty good at sneaking. You guys follow behind. Stay by the torch.
All right. So the section that you guys are in is one of the more kind of localized areas. She brought you to the one that connects to the rest of the city, but like the way into like the pathways to get around the rest of the city are kind of limited from this section.
Okay.
So before you see a long dark hallway, dirt walls, with some stones kind of going in. That's all you see immediately before you.
Cool.
She mentioned the smell, right? She said that there's a smell coming out of the catacombs. Since we've gotten deeper, has the smell gotten stronger, or is it the same?
Interesting question. You guys on the descent didn't notice any particularly pungent smells outside of what you would expect from going into the deep earth. When she opened the door into the catacomb pathways itself, I'll say you got a little bit of a stronger whiff of the smell of like decay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So
And like mold.
death. Girl. Okay. Great.
I mean,
It smells nice. I would
it's a city of dead people, basically, underneath the city. So
Cool.
it's not gonna smell great. Yeah.
Are there different pathways we can choose from at this point? Or is it just like go?
At this point where you guys have entered, it's just go.
Alright. Cool. So I'm gonna start leading the way. I'm gonna do it stealthily. And I want to keep Oberon by my side. And I want him to use his sniffer.
Ooh.
See if he can detect like an increase, like if we get to a pathway
Where there's like a distinct kind of a smell.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Outside of the regular crypt smell.
Basically, yeah, and especially like if this pungent decay smell seems to be coming from a specific direction or area, Oberon is consistently like trying to sniff around. Figure it out.
Cool. So you travel forward. Make your stealth check. You said you were going stealthily.
No, I'm going stuff.
Let me know what I'm working with.
That is a 17.
Cool. All right. You guys following behind? What's your marching order? Or are you staying?
I'll
are you
go in the middle.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3.
And my goal is to try
And Oberon's a little
stay-
bit.
He's a little bit behind me.
Oh, behind you.
So my goal
Okay.
is I'm trying to stay out in front of the torchlight.
Okay.
So I am still in darkness, but I can still see in the darkness.
Gotcha.
Oberon's going to be a little bit behind
Okay.
me to signify to them where I am without like me getting in torchlight. You know? So if they keep Oberon in the torchlight, I will be right outside of it. It's
Gotcha.
kind of like the idea that I'm having.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once you get like 20, 30 feet in to the
Mhm.
hallway, you'll notice doors on either side of you. And if you look a little bit further down, you see that kind of evenly spaced along are these doorways
Okay.
down this hallway.
All right. I'm gonna peek in the one on my right.
Cool. You peek your head in, and what you see basically are rooms of tombs. So
Tomb rooms.
Tomb rooms. So in this one, there is this is a room that is basically where it's like the alcoves where the sarcophagus would be, with like the stone kind of model on it.
The effigy.
The effigy. Thank you. So you in this room there are about 3 layers going up in their own alcoves and then one across.
Okay.
Okay. That's all you see in this room. Other than the typical dirt, dust, muck.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like these are tomb rooms. I guess we should just peek our heads in as we walk by, see if there's anything out of the ordinary, because we're looking for things out of the ordinary.
That seems like the easiest way to go about it.
Oh.
I mean, if we see something attacking somebody or dead people or other interesting things.
So I guess in this hallway as I'm going, I'm just like peeking and doing a quick glance to see if there's anything cracked, anything that looks like it was damaged by an earthquake, anything out of the ordinary.
All right. Going along this pathway, you don't notice anything like cracking from an earthquake or anything like that, but you will, once you get to like maybe like the second or third set of doors, you notice Oberon kind of like pause for a second and like tilt, like he's listening for something. And everybody make, ooh, wait, hold on, let me see real fast. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, everybody make rather don't make. What's passive perception?
17.
13.
12.
Oh, I'm sorry, 15. I looked at the wrong thing.
Okay. You all, after Oberon kind of pauses and you kind of like take a second and halt because you notice him like hearing, and all of you hear from deeper into the catacombs
Something like that.
and Oberon starts like moving down the hallway, but like in like that like cat like prowl, like sneaking up trying to get ready.
I don't like this.
As you guys, from where you are, you'll see, do you let Oberon go ahead of you at this point? Or are you staying in front?
I'll let... Oh, no, I hear the skittering, right?
You all heard the
You said
skittering.
there's a door.
A lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of doors.
Like, we were in a hallway. We entered did we enter the tomb room? We're in the tomb room? Are you saying...
No. So he poked his head into a tomb room to see what was going on. Came back. You guys were going down the hallway and kind of like checking as you go.
Okay.
And then Oberon heard something and continued down the hallway.
When you say he heard something and he turned his head, are you saying he turned his head into a room?
No, sorry. When he heard something, it's like that where like the ears like perk up, and it's kind of like he's angling so he can get the sound as cleanly into his ear as he can.
Do we know what direction the chittering came from?
Well, that's why I was going to ask, are you letting Oberon move ahead?
I would say probably... I would probably take the lead.
Okay.
Like, because, yeah.
As you creep down, as you make your way through, you eventually will reach like a wall where the corridor turns.
Mm-hmm.
And as you kind of turn your head over that corner, you start to notice cobwebs in the hallway.
Okay. All right. Looks like we got some spiders. How big are... Actually, can someone pass me the torch? I'm gonna lead with the torch, and I want to inspect the webs to see how big they are.
Cool. As you continue down this now second kind of adjacent hallway, you'll notice the spider webs start where like they kind of just look like normal cobwebs and like what you would normally find in, you know, forgotten places.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go down and your light illuminates more, you notice they grow denser
Mm-hmm.
and thicker and start to fill the hallway. You'll also notice there's marks of the web being singed by a light. And you'll notice the footprints in the dust continue down this way.
Oh, but Bernard went this way.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna guess that their problem has something to do with weird big spiders.
It makes sense with the skittering.
But we also don't have proof, so, onward. Yay.
Right.
Does that... Oh, fuck.
As we continue down, is the smell getting stronger, fainter, or staying the same?
The smell is getting stronger.
Okay.
Gross.
Alright. Cool. Are there sconces?
Oh, I will be. We light the torches as we go.
You would think it's a catacomb. Like, the people would have to light the way.
Yeah, but cats don't have to see in the dark.
Well, humans burying bodies have to see in the dark.
Oh, so it's called a catacomb, so I don't know where we're going with this.
There are sconces along the way, but only some of them have
Torches?
still in them.
Alright, cool. Well, I'll light the ones as we go
Cool.
that we pass.
And you will illuminate as you pass. As the webbing gets kind of thicker and denser, like eventually it surpasses where the sconces would be. So at a certain point, you can't get to them unless you're clearing.
Ooh, can I see them, though?
See the sconces?
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's roll a 50-50.
Let's
High or low.
Let's roll a 50-50.
Actually, you do it. Roll a 50-50, high or low. You can see them.
Oh, I'm gonna go low. 45.
All right,
Did
yeah,
it.
you can see the sconces.
All right, then I am going to... Let's make sure I can do it. Ooh, wait, can I not light a... You can cause flame... instantly hammer... Oh, never mind! I thought I could light a candle or a torch with thaumaturgy.
I thought, wait, you're not?
No,
thought
you
you
can make your
could.
voice boom. You can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color. But it doesn't say. Yeah, you cannot. You can cause a door to open or a window to open, but it doesn't say anything about lighting torches. I was gonna just
Smart.
magic them as we go, but
Prestidigitation.
yeah,
There it is.
and I think druidcraft.
Mm.
But yeah, I guess is a moot point. Yeah. I guess we keep on going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the torch to just kind of
Clear
like
as you go.
burn as we go. Lycus, why don't we light your lantern? Just in case we drop this here torch, we won't be in the dark.
I was gonna say, I know you have dark vision, but you both are arrow users. Like, what if we just like lit an arrow and shot it down a hallway?
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, sure. We do that.
Why would I do that? You don't have light, right? It's a spell. I wasn't sure if that was a shot. No, that's an Asmar thing. Yeah. Why don't we just like tie a rag around an arrow and just like shoot it down the hallway?
Go. I do
Alright.
that.
Shoot it down the hallway. Fire burns, and you hear but don't see anything.
Okay. Can I try and narrow down where I hear it from?
Forward.
Okay. Glum pushes on forward. He's gonna go out in front again.
Cool.
So we have lit the hooded lantern as a
Cool.
point, and that gives us, let's see, let's just figure out exactly what the range is. With it all the way open, which I don't see why we wouldn't at this point, that is 30 feet of bright light and 30 feet of dim light.
Cool.
And it's a radius.
Sweet.
Nice.
Plus the torch.
This would overtake the torch if we're within close range, but like, yeah, we would still have. I think
But we'd still have both lit.
we'd have
yeah.
both. Yeah. Hell yeah.
You press on and eventually go through an entryway that opens into a larger circular room.
Mm-hmm.
And this room has a lot of spider webs, and the smell is definitely noticeable here. And it is the smell of fresh rot and death.
Gross.
Mixed in with the rotting olive smell. And you hear this,
Yup.
For the torch with the webs.
and roll for initiative.
Ah.
Oh.
As you
Natural
make
20.
Wow, look at you.
25.
I got a 19 on the roll, so that's only a 26.
17.
Sorry, what did you have?
25. But you go to 26, right? So he's one ahead of me.
Yep, she got it.
Oh, okay. I'm mixing them up in my head.
Ah! See,
You're
it's
fine.
almost me.
You got it.
Uh,
Oh, because you have the
yeah,
thing
we'll
with
go at the same time.
you added another thing.
I have my wisdom mod.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool.
That makes sense.
So, as you
Yeah.
enter this room and your light illuminates,
Good thing we
above
lit that torch.
you, hanging from the ceiling, are very, very, is it Mirkwood? From Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
where is
Are
the
you
bodies?
you're asking us?
I know, insane. But the bodies hanging in spider webs, basically, varying sizes.
Mhm.
There appear to be smaller ones. There seem to be more human-sized ones. Those are about. And towards the back in one of like the alcoves, you see a big spider.
Gross. I hate you.
Guys, I don't think we're gonna find that dog party.
Sadly, no dog party.
Spider.
Spider!
Oh
no!
So we'll. Where are you guys? Are they over there? They're in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got Oberon.
Go, Oberon.
that's not us. I don't know who else is.
You're one of. Oh, I'm right there underneath the tree.
You're under the tree. I have myself. Spartan.
I'm the
Was this
bloke with the bow.
Over there.
Which one? 'Cause there's a couple with the-
One of
laying
those.
down?
Sure.
No, is that you?
No, wait.
No.
No? Is that not you? Is it that
Was
one?
it this one? Or was it this one? There's a lot of
Yeah, you got a lot of bow people out. Not this one.
No, it might
not
be
this
that. It might be that one. That one in your hand right now. I think.
this guy that I had up.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
No to.
Yeah, that,
The one that he said no to.
yeah, that one. The no one, that's the yes.
All right.
Take a brown.
All right. We may have to cut this short because we only got a few minutes. But unless you guys are cool staying late.
See what happens?
I live here, so.
That's true, you do live here. All right. Zaxos. He was up first.
All right. How far away is the thing from us?
Let's call it. Let's say it's 50 feet.
50 feet, dope. So I am going to first cast Hunter's
Big
Mark.
caverns.
Fair.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. I am going to try and run 30 feet Yeah, 30 feet kind of around this cavern. I want to try and get myself out of the the torchlight.
Sorry, say it again.
I want to like hug the wall and kind of like run around,
Cool.
just so I'm back in darkness.
Well, I was gonna say like let's see. Ooh, I did it again.
Were you holding the torch? You didn't give it back to me.
Mic drop.
So you guys are roughly back here.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll say the wall.
I
You're
wanna-
dry erase, or is this wet away? Wet away.
Wet away?
Wet away.
Wet aways!
I think so, yeah.
Wet aways.
Yeah, it's wet erase, yeah.
This is where the wall is. And this is where the wall is.
all right, cool. Then I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to try and get like out of the torchlight.
Okay.
Am I effectively out of the light?
Well, he still has his lantern, right?
Yeah.
30 foot dim, or 30 foot bright, 30 foot dim.
30. So that's the bright light. So you're in the dim light.
Okay. So I am going to cast Hunter's Mark and then take my 2 shots.
Found it.
The first one does a 24 hit.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take 8 and 3 is 11 for 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna shoot it a second time with my Dread Ambusher ability.
Okay.
And that is a... You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration I got from rolling that nat 1. Alright, better. So that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Cool. So this one does an extra d8 damage because of Dread Ambusher. And, so that is 10, 16, an even 20 points of damage.
20 points total?
That's
On top of the 15?
Yeah. 2d8 and a d6 for that second hit. That adds up. Yeah, that is my turn.
All right, Lycus.
And that's the only thing we see, right? Is just this one spider?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, I am... Guess I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Cool.
I'm gonna pull out a bow. And I'm going to shoot at it with my bow.
Great plan.
Yeah, but I'm going to use Lucky to give myself advantage. And I'm going to keep that first natural 20 that I just rolled anyway, so that I have all the sneak attack damage. It was a 20 followed by a 19 on the second roll, which was just for funsies. All right, so short bow. Let's go ahead, crit damage. So we'll roll that. So that's going to come up to 12 points for just the bow.
Okay.
And then let's get this out of here.
There's so much damage.
And then that will be only another 9 points of sneak attack damage on top of the 12. Yeah.
Oh wow. That's
Um,
another 9 on that. So we're okay. So we might end on time, guys.
And then as a bonus action, I don't know. I'm gonna try and hide. I have the lantern. Never mind. Actually, I'm gonna put the lantern on the ground. I'm gonna go like off into a corner
Hide.
over there and try to hide.
All right, roll your
Remember,
hide.
it has to be at least a 15 now
Ah.
to even succeed based on the 1 D&D rules, which is a 18.
Okay.
Is my hide check. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it is just my best is a 15. So exactly what I need to
be able to
successfully hide, assuming that I'm able to. So.
All right, Pyrus.
I'm just gonna run forward.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Yeah. Oh.
And there I am. That was magical.
That's dope.
That's it? That's all you can do?
That's all I can do.
Oh, wow.
Well, you still got your actions. You can either dash, close the distance. You could take the dodge action, so all attacks against you have disadvantage. Or if you wanted to just go for broke, since Celine seems pretty bummed about how much damage we're doing,
Action
you could
surge.
dash, action surge, and then attack.
I could dash action surge and then attack. See, the thing is, I wasn't sure if this was the only thing in the room because it's currently the only thing we see.
In the same boat, but
That's the problem. I didn't want to eat an action surge if I have to fight off more than one spider.
Fair.
All
That's
of
a
it.
good point.
I'm gonna stop where I am for right now because like the tree thing threw me off and I don't trust this room. So
You could ready
I've
an action to
learned.
attack if
I've conditioned you to not trust me.
well, I already have riposte.
Yeah, but this would give you. Oh, fair
But
enough.
that only
Fair enough,
works.
yeah.
That only works if I use a dice. So I guess I can ready an action.
yeah, you can ready an action to attack when it gets in range.
I will do that.
Okay, cool. It is its turn. On its turn, you see it kind of. You notice that it's staying close to its area. It's going to like crawl its way up the webbing a little bit to be a little bit more like on the wall.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it up. How much remove this food? So it's gonna climb up. Let's go. How tall are ceilings typically? 10 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna say it kind of like crawls its way up and like kind of hugs like the corner of the ceiling.
In a house, I don't know about in a mausoleum.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna set it at 20.
Okay.
And you'll see its eyes, and you'll notice a kind of webbing mark on its back start to light up and glow golden a little bit.
Oh, don't like that.
And you hear and coming out of like kind of like the dirt walls are zombies.
Called it pirates.
Yo, you might not have gotten zombies though if you did attack.
Yeah, I might have killed it.
So they're gonna come out and they are gonna move. And one of them's gonna try to get you.
All right.
The zombies. Oh, I guess they do have. It's dim light still.
Nope.
I'm assuming they're gonna miss with a big old 7.
It's a good assumption.
All right, that's it. That's all they do. And that's the spider's action. So, back to the top of the order.
All right. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike,
Okay,
which allows me to move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
fun.
So I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, wait, that's my movement speed. So I believe I am in darkness now.
I believe so,
Should
yes.
be.
Should
All
be.
right, then I am going to attack the. Ooh, excuse me. I'm going to attack the spider.
Scooter?
Because I am in darkness, I assume I have advantage.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you have inspiration?
No, I used it.
And
A
you roll.
3, a 3, and a 4. So does a 12 hit?
Does not.
All right.
Fortunately.
3 dice,
Yeah,
folks. 3 d20s.
Yeah. 3, 3, and a 4. Cool. In that case, I am going to have Oberon take the disengage action, and he's going to run over to where I am.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
Like this.
Did I feel like I successfully hid from the spider?
Uh.
Because I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Actually. actually. Let me see. You said yeah, it was
I had
15, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to see what the passive is. Yes, you have successfully hidden from the spider.
Then I will attack the spider with my short bow again. With advantage. 17.
Oh. Stop slinging, man.
I know. Natural 20.
Oh, God! Ted. Not allowed to use that die anymore. It's not regulation.
That's 11 points of short bow damage.
So you... Oh, well, is there more damage? Do you want to get your maximum damage
see
before?
What I did. Yeah.
I
It's
tell
another
you.
13, so 24.
Okay, so with that, you shoot this thing, and you guys hear a very unsettling kind of like shriek, scream as this thing starts like twitching and falling. And as its lights kind of flickering, you notice the zombies kind of start like staggering and like halting a bit, and this thing crumples and falls down onto the ground off the ceiling.
When you say it crumples, do you mean like it just like dead spider curls in on itself, or like kind of black hole like collapses in on itself?
Good question. Like spider crumples
Thank you.
in. It crumples in. At that moment, the zombies, when it's like down, the zombies like stagger, kind of halt for a second, and then from out of the mouth, nose, ears, eyes, stomach, from any kind of air, it just starts like baby little spiders just burst out of these bodies of the zombies and swarm and kind of like skitter out into the webbing. Your article. Spider is dead. I would like everyone to make, well, actually, I'll let you choose. Do you want to go me roll something based on a passive ability, or you guys roll something?
I want Ted to roll.
Yeah, okay, that's reasonable. All right, so then everybody make a perception check.
Okay. I'm going to use my human inspiration for today. To turn that into a natural 20.
Ah!
You notice
I'm on fire today. Been a while. I gotta make up for weeks.
in the spider's crumpled body, you see it holding something. You hear like that like off-putting like crunching and with your thief sleight of hand pull this little bundle out.
Is
And
it
what
a dog?
you no. This is fun fact, this is where the dog party was.
Oh, yay!
So it's a death day party.
Oh.
So what you pull from the spider's clutched legs is a bundle of cloth that, as you unfold it and kind of like what you guys see as you open it out, something falls out of it and clinks on the ground. You'll see if you reach down and pick it up is a what's it called? A tapestry needle. It's about 5 inches long and it has a bend to it, and it's relatively thick and has a big eye. The cloth that it wrapped in, it's old. It is worn. It is a little threadbare in areas, but what you notice is you are holding a tapestry. And as you're feeling it, it doesn't feel like normal cloth thread and stuff. It's finer than that. It's silkier than that. And as you're looking at it, you can tell that this is a very fine piece of work, of craftsmanship. And as you kind of examine it and bring it back over towards the lantern to kind of look at it, you see the image that it shows is, you see a female figure with the head down and a cloth over and a cloak over it, and her body flows down and out, and you see that she is clothed in stars. It is dark blue and black tones with silver shining stars through it. And at the base, you'll notice her arms are kind of like outstretched like this. And at the base are different colored like circles, like spheres. It's hard to make out the exact coloring because again, it's old, it's tattered, it's worn, some of it's faded, it's dusty, it all kind of looks similar. And in the corner in gold, you are able to make out what looks to be like an artist's sigil, and what it is you are able to make out the letter A.
A. That's like the signature.
Yeah, you're able to make out the first big letter.
You mean alpha?
Alpha. You're right. Alpha. And as our heroes are in the dark crypt below, the sun sets outside. And below, even where you guys are in the earth, where those kind of divine ethereal tapestries surround the sisters, we see almost like as if their universe was an orb and there was a cloth put on top of it. It's almost as if someone has reached and pulled the cloth up. And as you see that, you see beyond where the ether and the light is that is being spun into the tapestry, and beyond the divine tapestry above, is night sky and constellations and stars that are ever fixed. And that is what looks to be like a cloth that picks up and raises out as night outside descends. And that's where we will end for tonight.
Dope!
Right.
Thank you all for joining us. Hopefully we'll be back on Tuesday, knowing our luck. Who's to say? Make sure you follow the Nerd Immersion Plays for updates on when we will be doing our next stream. All right. Anything?
Just tomorrow is our typical Thursday night game. So if you want to come see at least me and Lex, our other wizard, fangirling over the fact that Mistra sent her agents to talk to us, which is pretty cool because we're both wizards, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, we might have to track down the dead body of the Illithid god of knowledge, so that'll be fun. And then Saturday, I'll be on Indoor Adventures channel. We're actually playing the 1986 West End Games Ghostbusters game.
Ooh.
So that'll be very exciting. And I just got the fan art for my character. It's pretty exciting. So be on the lookout. I'll post more about it when we get closer. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye, nerds!